up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are headed to Lake Guntersville to fish a tournament in less than ideal weather conditions. It's been raining for the last day and a half, 2 days, torrential downpour. It's gonna have this lake fishing different than it has been. You know, if you've been watching the channel for the last month or two, you know I've been catching them punching and frogging pretty good up here, and you know the rain is just gonna have these mats beat down. So I think it's going to change that bite, but I've been wrong before. You know, one of the best days I've ever had punching grass was actually in the rain all day. So, you know, I'm going to keep an open mind, but, you know, I'm also going to have to know when to change it up and go do something else. But we're fishing till 3 o'clock today, so we got plenty of time. Let's go see if we can fight off this rain, wind, and the tail end of this thunderstorm that we're in. But we'll see y'all at the ramp. All right, guys, we're in the water, and the rain has actually held off for the last about 45 minutes. But let me tell you guys, it is definitely gonna pour today. So we're staging up, getting ready to launch. A couple more minutes, and we'll be getting out there. But we got a bunch of rods on the deck, a bunch of different lures, techniques. So, you know, we're keeping an open mind this morning. Don't know exactly how I'm gonna catch them, but I do know one thing. I'm gonna catch him. I don't know what this grass is gonna look like. It looks crappy from here. I really don't know what to expect today, boys. Don't know what to expect. Got the old punching rig. I'm just gonna try not to force it. I mean, right now I'm thinking this bite's not gonna be good, but I've just got so much confidence doing it. You know, I can't not do it. Come on, get out of there. Dadgummit. Dadgummit. Sucks. That was a fish. I barely felt him thud it whenever I dropped it down. Let's get another adrenaline crawl. I was just starting to lose faith in this, and he thumped it. I waited too long before I set the hook. Like a dummy. Like a big old dummy. The heck? Very random. I think he is going to be a hair too short. Yep. Just a little short. Alright, let's roll. Well, we just located some fish. It's in a spot that I've caught them before, but I don't know if they're bass or not. It's hard to tell. Got them off the drop, but there's also grass on the top, so I don't know exactly where they're going to be. Start out throwing the crankbait. dangerous. The way he is hooked is dangerous, dangerous. I promise not to sing anymore, but don't click off this video. There's one. That's a better one. That's gotta be a keeper. Oh yeah. Get on it, baby. It's a pretty good one, actually. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Look, choke that freaking DT6. I know what I'm throwing most of the day. Good night alive. Good night alive. Yes, sir. Oh, threw that crankbait down on the deck and I'm barefoot. I gotta be careful about that, throwing a crankbait. That's easy, 2.5. We'll put green on him because I hope that's my smallest one of the day. Get that fish lung rolling. Come on. Hope there's a skew. Hope there's a skew of them right there. I'm spot locked, so there's a little recess up here in the contours. Sitting right on the edge of this channel edge, thrown up on this grass flat. I'm hoping that wasn't just a lucky fish. And maybe I figured something out. There's one. Come on. Dang it. I think he's too small. I think he's too small. Yeah, he is 100% too small. There's a big old school of them feeding though. He's gonna be close. Ah, man. I think he's just gonna be a tad bit short. Man, there's a ton of fish right here. And they're just roaming, feeding up on shad. There's just not a lot of big ones. We're gonna let him go. He's borderline. We're gonna throw him in the box. There he is, little guy. What's up with all these babies, man? That's a good one, I think. Nope. Ah, man. I know what they're eating. They're just not big. First cast in there with the jerkbait. So, I mean, that was a good call, but that gun, they're small. Come on, be a keeper. I think he is. He's gonna be close if he isn't. He's got all 3 trebles. I think this guy's actually gonna be short too. I will say though, this is freaking fun. I've never been able to get on fish catching them with this many baits in September out here, so it's pretty cool. Ah! Well guys, I will say one thing, if it was MLF style, or Bass Pro Tour style, we'd be in luck. That's a big one. Not a big one, just very aggressive. Probably not even a keeper. Dadgummit, man. What is up with all these freaking small fish? If they were just small and I could keep them as very small keepers, that'd be make it better. They're all like 14 inches. Oh my gosh, that really is a big one. Stay down. Yeah. Oh, he's only got 1 hook. Get up, don't you jump. Yes. He's not big, but he's definitely a keeper. After catching all them babies, you know, makes you feel good. Makes you feel good. There you go. Keeper number 3. Had to go through a good bit of them just to get 3. This is probably the 10th or 15th fish that I've caught. Oh my gosh, I found him. This one feels like a good one too. It's 2 casts in a row, same spot. Ooh, he's gonna be close. I think he's a keeper. He's gonna be very close. Barely. There's number 4. Okay, so that one's got to go. He's barely a keeper. And then I had one more in here. Let's see, blue. Blue is also barely a keeper. Guys, these fish are destroying this crankbait. Those last 2 have just absolutely wrecked it. I thought they were monsters as soon as they bit, but guys, this is fun. They might not be huge, but this is fun. I'm gonna keep on catching them. I don't think so. I think that's number 5, maybe. Ah. It's a weird bite. I think he's short. I think he's a short bass. I think he's a short bass. He is a short bass. Well guys, those the fish I was talking about, me seeing a lot of them, yeah, they were gar. So we're about to move this spot. We got 4 fish in the box. I don't know how much they weigh. They're not much, but we're about to go ahead and move on down the lake, which I did not have planned at all today, but just from what I've seen these fish doing right here, it definitely tells me that I need to go down the lake and try to get on those more shad oriented fish, and hopefully if the wind dies down, maybe I could go punch this afternoon for a big bite. a chatter. I don't think he's a keeper, but nope. Definitely not a keeper. They are still just absolutely annihilating this crankbait though. Like, this is really hard to beat, man. This is fun. I have not been on a crankbait bite like this in months. You know, any moving bait really, for that sense. The chatterbait's been decent. You know, we've caught a good bit of fish on moving baits today. Well, actually all the fish have came on moving baits, so it's definitely the move. I've tried to drag a worm and a jig and all that stuff, and they just don't want it. There it is. Come on. Little dude, I imagine. Well, he just pulled off. He didn't feel very big though. There he is. That's a big one. If it's a bass. Stay on there. Stay on there. No! No! Oh man! That was a big one. Oh man. That was the one I needed. Golly. Dude, that was a big one. That was a freaking big one. Oh, freaking gar. That's probably what the woo, that scared me. That's probably what that big one was that I lost. Freaking gar. Gar hole. Bass are mixed with gar. We'll retie this about 20 fish catches later. Change something up. This bite has turned off. You guys, it's 11:50 and I have no idea how I have gotten lucky enough to have barely got hit by any rain, because I'm telling you, the Weather Channel app said torrential downpour, 100% chance of rain all day, and like it's lingering all around us and still has not really rained much at all. So I'm hoping we don't get wet, but this cloud cover has really turned that crankbait bite on. I've caught at least 20. Still only got 4 in the live well. So I'm about to change some stuff up because I don't know, the bites, at least where I'm at, it's dying off. So I'm gonna start working back towards the ramp and hopefully try to pick off some more quality fish, because right now I've probably got 4 for like 8-9 pounds. So there's one. There's a freaking monster spot. Oh my gosh. Guys, that's a monster spotted bass. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's a monster spot. Well, we got a limit. I was not expecting that at all. Well, we got 2 decent ones and a couple babies to go with it. But anyways, I'm back at the ramp. Came in a couple minutes early. I normally wouldn't do this. I normally fish to like the last second. But I came up here to Goose Pond to get some food over at Victory Sportsman Tackle and Grill. Now I think I'm gonna go with the bacon cheeseburger. But anyways, I'm about to get some food and then we're gonna weigh these puppies. All right, they're about to start weighing, so I'm about to scarf this thing down. But boys, look at that. Bacon cheeseburger. Right here at Goose Pond. Well guys, we just got done weighing. They ended up going 12.20, which is good enough for a pat on the back out here on Lake Guntersville. They absolutely whacked them. But highlight of the day was the 4-pound spot. That was awesome. I was not expecting that. And you know, a 4-pound spotted bass, in my opinion, is huge. You know guys, we didn't have a big bag, but I caught a bunch of fish, and in a way that's super fun. That crankbait bite is so fun, and they were just destroying it. Those fish that were 2-pounders, you know, they were hitting it like they were 6-pounders. So guys, when you have a day like that, it's just hard to beat. But anyways guys, if you enjoyed it, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more videos like this one.